We got the hang of it finally. The last 2 months, we've been testing many accounts. So far, this is our 14th account. The last 5 accounts we passed, but we got too impatient. So what we did was we destroyed the last 4. The first 10, again, were just all us testing things. How long can you stay into a play before you get margin called? If I'm up 6,000, are they going to margin call me if, the market closes and I'm down 3? Are they going to liquidate me? And after all these accounts, after the last 2 months, we have so much information that we tested. I almost couldn't believe it. In fact, with just what we learned from just those 2 months, since September till now, right? September, October, and then, of course, the rest of October or November. So I guess it's 3 months. But in those 3 months, what we learned was so impressive and so good, so useful. I mean, just look at the account balance, right? In terms of losses, the only time I had a loss was in the beginning when my account was still small. I almost lost it. So I just cut it. I waited 30 minutes, hopped into a long. And that's the reason why I was up 4,000 on day number 1, as you can see. So that was like day number 1. We were up a good amount. Then we lost it because of a trade just going against us. Large drawdown. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to stop out here. I don't want to lose this account. And then look at this next trade. Boom. And then by the morning, boom. So that was awesome for day 1. Day 2 was pretty good. We had no losses day 2. So day 2 was just scalping nonstop. I had so many scalps, it wasn't even funny. You guys could watch the recap on that one to see how I did it. Remember, the whole entire video is live. You guys could watch it. You guys could see how long I was live for, what time did I start trading. It's kind of like 6 hours, 4 hours, something like that. And then the recap is just going to be a simplistic version of it. So that's just day number 2. For day number 3, also, one more thing about day number 2. Day number 2, at one point, we were down 8,000. You can't see it here because we ended up selling it for a profit. But yes, we were down 8,000 at one point, and that could have killed the whole account. So that's very important to consider for day number 3. Day number 3, we had no drawdown. We had no losses. Straight profit. Straight perfect. It basically just completely went our way. The only problem is we didn't make as much as yesterday, but is that a problem if you're making money? And the answer is no, so let's be, realistic here. Are we happy about this? Yes. Can we improve? Of course, yes. But is this something that's a decent baseline? And the reality is yes. So let me ask you guys something. If my baseline is something that I teach you guys openly, do you guys think you could get better than me? Do you guys think you could do this exact same thing that I can? And the answer is yes. You could do it better than me. Because remember, all these trades that I sold out at, I took a quarter of what I could have actually taken to challenge myself. Do the same thing. And then when it comes time for you to take the whole trade, you'll be smoking this thing out the park. But in the beginning, just nibble, scalp, nonstop. Like, look at this right here. 15 to 45 second scalps, all 100%. Because the market's always going to give it to you. It's just you can't be greedy. Just take it. Take it the first time you see it. And then go for another one. That's pretty much it about the P&L. I mean, I can show you guys the chart now. But for day number 3, we don't really have to talk about too much. Let's go ahead and go on the 5-minute here. You might ask, like, why did I get into a put play? The reason why I got into a put play was because when I chopped up the chart in the morning, the first thing I realized was you're at the 116 point. So what I told everybody to do was play puts right down here at the bottom. We played puts from the dotted line right there, straight down to the bottom. We then played calls right down here at the bottom, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure we played calls, though. We're going to actually have to check that after. I think I played calls here. The second time we played puts was at the top when you hit the line again. And we simply sold out by the time you hit this dotted line for like 900. The first time we sold out right here for like 1,200. It fell down to our target, which was like 2,500, 3,000. And then the next drop, we sold out for 900, and you ended up falling into like, I think 2,500. So both trades in total, if we took the full gain, would have been around 6,000, but we just nibbled at it, like always. And then while the market runs up higher, I'm going to let it do it. Once the market slows down and I see it yank like this, then I start trading gold again. Meaning if it just keeps running like this, like nonstop to the upside, you know what I mean? I will not get into it. Because what if I get into a trade or a put right here, and it wants to continue running up to this dotted line here? So I'm just going to wait. Wait for the extreme thing to happen first, and then play your little tiny scalp play. If you do that, you will never take a loss ever. Just like how we don't. The reason why we took a loss in the beginning, again, one more time, everybody, was just because the account size wasn't big enough, so I just cut it. That same day, 30 minutes later, we went long, and the market ran up the next day. So yes, that day we took a loss. It would have actually still worked out had I had enough capital in the beginning. So that's something you want to consider. Something you want to be able to tell yourself confidently, because is the world going to agree with you? No, they're going to say you took a loss. They're going to beat you down. But realistically, I could tell myself and be confident with that. I actually did this for real, and I could do it again tomorrow. So that's all the recaps for the future stuff. I guess I should also share some of the stuff for options in this video, just in case I don't make the next video. But I might. We'll see. For options, we just simply played puts on SPY once right here, and then again at the top. And we just took small gains, very quick gains, in and out. No losses. About almost $600 of profit, 580 something. Plus what we made on the futures, which was, I already forgot, which was 2,300. So we made basically around like 2,800 today. So that's not a bad day. As long as we stay above 2,000, that means at least per month I'm making 20K. And that's about right. That's how much I kind of want to make right now until you guys grow with me. And then once I can see you guys making about 2,000 to 5,000 a day, then I'll start forcing myself to make 100K or $1 million. But for now, we're just going to keep it small, keep it maintained, keep it short, keep it closed off, and keep it moving. Come on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the beginning. Get ready. Get ready for the next couple days. We just started trading futures, and this is what we're able to do. Imagine one more month. Imagine just 2 more months. Besides that, I think we're done with this. We don't really have to talk about this no more. By the way, all of our other gold charts that we had were lining up. So that's an awesome little aspect of this whole little conundrum here. Everything was pointing to the same location. Everything was telling us to buy puts at that location. And we just listened to it. And then now you ran above it. So now you could, when this falls down on top, you can play calls right on top of this. Let's actually check this later tonight and see if this works. So I'm going to draw that it's going to fall down to here, hit that, and then run up higher. However, I'm also going to draw that if you fall below this, you might hit the line again, but then you might go lower. So anywhere below this area, you're going to fall at the sky. Anywhere above this area, you're just going to rip to the next module, which is going to be the fractions. If you guys would like to make these charts, if you guys would like to understand my trading styles and how they work, just understand that it's all pattern recognition. Sorry to spoil it, but this is all pattern recognition. I just go back the last 1,000 days, 2,000 days. I do it for every company. It takes like 4 or 5 hours, but we do it at nighttime with everybody on the Discord. You could do 1 company. Sometimes we do 2 a day. And by the time you get to the end of his history, you know, from like the beginning to the end, you'll know every single aspect of that company. You'll have extra trading styles. You'll have extra little elements where you can then use to give you an advantage. And the most impressive part about all this, and this is my favorite part personally, you could basically take what you learned from one company and inject it into SPY, and it will work. Maybe not as accurately as that company, but it will work. You then make it work in a better manner, twist it, test it, try different alternative variations of it, and I promise you within a week or 2, As long as you're going crazy testing everything. Like whenever I create a new idea, like a new trading style, I usually create 5 to 10 charts automatically, and I split it up into different aspects so I can understand how to do it properly, especially if I'm going to teach this. So just have the same type of driving force when you're learning, and you should be able to elevate very quickly. It's just you got to want it. That's the last thing I'm going to say, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, show the world you want it. Show the world you want to make this money. Show the world you want to do these charts. Do it. Take a picture. Steal the levels that you guys see me give you. Go above and beyond to see yourself be successful. And if I could see you really wanting it, yeah, I'll help you out. But again, I got to see it first. So show me. That'll be all for this recap, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. For tomorrow's trades, which is, today's Friday. So for Sunday's trades, we're going to be starting around 6 p.m. We're going to try to see if we could take that account to 30K. And then on Monday, we're just going to be focusing on options at that point. No more futures trading, because I'm going to be waiting for me to take out my first payout. Then we're going to create a video on the first payout. And then we're going to talk about how we're going to basically go from our first payout